Hi everybody, and welcome to more of Goofuth's shenanigans on Korriban. And Goofuth has, of course, been thinking about what he's actually doing here on this planet, and if he's successful in it. And on the one hand, I think he's kind of on a state where he'd say mission accomplished, because he's killed a lot of Sith students, and yeah, he's killed a lot of Sith students, a lot of prospective Sith students, and then of course there was this Sith Master apparition or ghost, which basically was some sort of cherry on top of that. And he's all but made sure that this year the Sith Academy will not produce any really valuable graduates. But I don't know if that's enough for him. I think he's getting greedy because, of course, now he has the chance to... Where is it? No, that's the way of the Sith. Now he has the chance to get rid of not only his fellow students, which would delay Sith operations for about a year because they won't get any new recruits, but he also has the chance to actually aid Yuthura, the second in command of the Academy, to overthrow and kill Master Yuthar. Which should in itself be a possibility to kill Yuthura afterwards. Which would make sure that the Academy not just doesn't produce any new recruits, but for this year, but maybe for a longer time, and that of course would be amazing. That would really mean mission accomplished for Goofuth right now. So he's going to try that. He should have gained enough prestige to convince Master Yuthar that he, in fact, is worthy to accompany him to the tomb. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the fact that all of the other contestants are dead, most of them killed by Goofuth himself. And I think Goofuth is hoping that he'll be able to hold on to a lot of the artifacts he found in the tombs, mostly Ajunta Paul's blade, which he would really like to give to Zalbar. And then of course there's Tulok Hord's mask, which he could do without, because it's not very good, so he might turn that in, if needed, for prestige, and Marka Ragnar's gauntlets. Same goes for those. Although he really would like to hold on to them if he could, just because he'd be able to sell them then. And then of course the mysterious box. Dear. He's not going to open the box yet, but he can barely restrain himself at this point. I think he just wants to get off Korriban, go to some place relatively safe like Tatooine or Dantooine, maybe Yavin Station, to trade, and when he's there, open the box, because he definitely needs to know. He needs to know what's in there. He never needed to know anything as bad as what's in that box. And Zalbar won't give us any more grenades because we already have so many. So let's just...
Yeah, what do you want?
Get another stimulant for recreational purposes only, of course.
Stimulants make a... Here's a... There anything?
Not for now.
Your choice.
Okay. So yeah, that's what Goofuth is going to do in this today. He's going to try to accompany Master Yuthar to the last remaining tomb. Probably accompanied by Yuthura, and they're going to kill him. And then he's going to kill Yuthura. And then he's going to leave this planet with the certainty of a job well done. Nope. There we go. And of course this is quite important at this point, who he's going to take with him, because this may be the last day he spends here on Korriban. And although of course something unforeseen might happen, who knows. And they're going to remember the party he has, the people he has with him. They're going to probably put two and two together after he leaves, find out what he actually did here, And Goofuth, well, he almost he's really happy about that. He hopes that rumors will spread about him after he basically brought down the Sith Academy. That rumors will spread about a very angry and determined Jedi, accompanied by his merciless Mandalorian enforcer and his fiercely loyal Wookiee bodyguard. He's hoping that there's going to be rumors about that spreading through the Sith-dominated parts of the galaxy. Maybe even stories they tell their children. It's going to be amazing. He's imagining a huge legend becoming out of himself that's going to be dreaded by all the Sith. Alright, everybody leveled up. Which brings up a good point actually, because this is a good opportunity to thank the user called Mr. Knight, who brought to my attention the fact that the level cap is 20 in this game. And Goofuth is already at 15 right now, which of course isn't good, because I didn't do a very good job of choosing powers and skills and feats and everything. But now we know that. I'm not too happy about that, but it's good to know, so thanks, Mr. Knight. Now, dexterity is a good idea. Although, wait a moment. Cancel all of that. His armor won't allow for a +2 dexterity bonus. So let's do... Let's do Constitution. Now the remaining points go into... Not treat injury, because his badass Constitution makes him regenerate. And... I think... Awareness, actually. Now... Okay, he's already maxed out heavy weapons. Toughness might be an idea. Rapid shot, possibly. Implant level 2. Implant level 2 actually seems like a good idea at this point. Because we're finding more and more things we can't use because nobody has the implant levels for it. And it makes sense for Canderous to have no problems with being augmented like this. Yeah, I think it's going to be implant level 2. Oh, another one. Alright. And more awareness. So it won't run into mines again. And, oh, well, why not implant level 3 as well? Okay, good. As to Zalbar. He's going to get... His treat injury is already really good, so... As is his awareness. Might be good to... Actually give him a bit of computer use, maybe? No, let's rather improve his repair skills. Okay, I'm thinking about... Wait a second. Okay, the Master Power Attack seems logical. I kind of... Although Goofuth is very, very determined to be the only person who dual wields weapon, except for Bastila, because she already was trained in that. He's hesitant to have anybody else train in the use of 2 weapons, but since lately he's been using Zalbar as his actual bodyguard, might seem fitting, also because he wants to give him the Sith blade that he found, but maybe... Yeah, let's do Master Power Attack first. Or... Wait a moment. No. Didn't want to do that. Either that or we're going to improve his flurry or... Nah. Nah, it's going to be Master Power Attack for now. Okay.
What?
Alright. Let's head to the academy. Oh, wait a second. Who are you? Okay, just a mechanic. Thought there was somebody sneaking up on us. Yeah, I think this is kind of this picture here is what the Sith are in his mind going to be telling about after he dealt with Master KotOR and his second in command, after he brought down the Sith Academy single-handedly. We're also... Yeah, we have antidote kits again, and we have a couple of med packs, so I think we're going to be good. Now, there's Master KotOR, of course. I think before we go and talk to him, he's going to check back with Yathura. Just so he knows that they're on the same page for the time being. Maybe that she's going to be a bit more trusting, even, so it'll be easier for him to kill her as well. Now, where is she? I'm guessing she's one segment further. Ah, there she is. Good.
I understand you managed to kill Lasho. Well done. She was devious, but I knew her trust could be turned against her. One less opponent is an excellent result, regardless of how it occurs,
It's
correct?
a bit more than one
Now,
less.
something you needed.
I'll be going.
You have had an excellent start. Go.
So, there's a couple of ways. Wait a moment. I think he wants to talk to Canderous. The key to a successful battle is camaraderie.
Yeah, what do you want?
Just listening to another war story, if possible, to just get his blood boiling a bit.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
Yeah, I think Goofuth is telling him not to feel bad about it. You couldn't have won against the whole galaxy.
But it was close.